Bowling Green off season. We made it. Made it to the end of year one. If this is the first one you're watching, go ahead and check back in on the start. Got a whole playlist up on YouTube right now of all of year one. But if you have watched, first of all, good for you, because not a lot of people are. But if you're one of the lucky ones that are getting to watch this, props to you. But yeah, we had a really successful year one, a lot better than I thought we were going to do. Definitely going to be looking into slider changes, as I said in pretty much like every episode. But yeah, we made it to the end of the year. I haven't seen who all is leaving yet. I mean, obviously every senior's gone, which I know we had a lot of those. But this is my first time looking at this screen to see who all is actually transferring. And yeah, it's about as bad as I thought it was going to be. Boardingham wants to leave. Jacob Harris wants to leave due to playing style. That was a C, needed to be a B minus. That sucks. Ridley's gone. Porter's gone. Middleton's gone. I mean, obviously, we have 4 persuasions. We could get some of these guys back. But I don't even know who all actually I want to bring back. I know we had a lot of like receivers and tight ends, so I'm not too pressed for any of these guys leaving. But I mean, redshirt sophomore with gold 50-50, I'd like to keep him. Arlis Boardingham was my highest overall player. I would like to keep him, but extremely low persuasion chance. I don't think that's gonna change, and conference prestige will never change. We're not leaving the MAC. We did win the MAC, but I don't think we have a roster good enough to win anywhere else. So we're gonna stay in the MAC for at least this year. If I up the sliders and we win again, who knows what happens? But do I send an offer to Harris? I think we do, just because that gold 50-50, and he's got good size. Very low persuasion chance, doesn't give me much hope, but I'm going to try it, and it's not going to work. He's gone. Okay. Allen Middleton, 86 speed. It's tough, man. It's tough at this point. Just because, like, I know I need bodies, but... Oh, 71 overall, but conference prestige. He's not going to... He doesn't care. We're not leaving the MAC, so he's going to be gone next year anyways, so I might as well just let him go now. Otherwise, I guess probably just keep brand exposure. Will that ever go up? I don't know. I don't think it will. A lot of these guys are just like pro potential brand exposure. I mean, maybe the playing style guys have a chance of staying around. Pro potential, I don't think I'm sending anybody pro is the problem. Let me try Markel Porter. He's gone. Okay. I got 2 persuasions left. Amakri. He's gone. Okay. And then... Jeez. Can I get anybody to stick around? We got to keep him, I guess. Maybe the brand exposure will go up. Who knows? But position by position, we're losing 3 quarterbacks, 2 seniors, including Drew Pine. Had a heck of a year. Obviously, nobody on this team is going pro. Losing 2 redshirt freshmen and 2 seniors, including Kadarius Roberts. One of my Pine and Roberts were pretty much the offense, other than McMillan, which I didn't even realize till now. McMillan did not enter the portal, so he is coming back for his senior year at Bowling Green. That's big. Losing 7 receivers. We had a lot of receivers on roster, but that is tough to lose 7 receivers. Finn Hogan and Garcia are gone. Ridley, Middleton. I mean, the whole receiver room is just gone. That sucks. Boardingham's gone. I didn't even try to get him back. Harris is gone. 7 receivers, and we're losing 12 targets. 12 bodies that could get targets. Tunde Fadakasi's gone. 2 left guards are gone. Probably my starting center. My right guard. My whole offensive line is gone. Bam Booker got a lot of PT. Branch Haynes did pretty well. I don't know if Odom was my starting right. No, it wasn't. He wasn't the starter, so that's not too big of a deal. Losing 3 linebackers, 5 corners, and an already not good corner room. 3 safeties, my kicker and my punter. I don't think that's my starting kicker, though. I think I had a backup kicker. Because I think I might have had a backup kicker and a backup punter, because, because he didn't show up for recruiting that I needed a kicker and a punter, so that's good at least. We don't have to recruit that this year, probably in the future, very near future, we're going to need to recruit that in the future, though. I think I just said future like 15 times. Whatever. I'm 5 minutes into recording. I'm already losing my mind. Pro potential went down for a lot of guys. Akampong wanted to leave, but he didn't. That's good. Oh, boy. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of bodies to replace. I mean, as it stands, who's even left on the roster? Okay, it's going to have all the seniors on here still, but I mean, we're keeping Lucian Anderson. Barely, because he got the playing time and then he got hurt. But he managed to keep a good enough playing time rating to stick around. Thankfully. Draft results, to nobody's surprise, we had no one. Well, let's take a look at the portal, I guess. Bosby won't consider us because pro potential. I think he'll still probably end up on the roster just because nobody else was ever trying for him. Same with Richard. Richard won't. He's going to transfer because of pro potential. Okay. Well, that's not great. Does the portal have anything for us? Total look at the portal. There's 1 5-star. Jordan Seaton obviously has no interest. Anybody actually have interest? Yes. 2, but actually 1. Cam Calhoun out of Alabama would be massive for the team. I'm going to throw everything we possibly can at him. 3 stars. You're going to have a good amount of 3 stars. A lot of corners. That's good. Probably just anybody that wants to join the team, we're going to let join the team. That's about where we're at right now. Guy from Sweden, Theo Mellon Orstrom. Interesting name there. Yeah, I mean, pretty much just everybody. Maybe not the juniors. His name's funny. I'm keeping him on the board. Okay, maybe a couple juniors. Let's see. Yeah, this is... I'm just going to warn you guys now. This is probably going to be one of the more boring episodes. If you're more into, like, action-packed gameplay sort of vids. This is kind of just a roster building. Try to recover from the tornado that just went through our program. Just try to recoup a little bit of talent. Mekhi Frazier, that could be interesting. Start sorting by position a little bit. Need a couple receivers. Rodney Harris could be good. Nehemiah Hughes, that name rings a bell. Looks like it's pretty much just going to be... Oh, we got one freshman. Brendan McQueen from Missouri State. That could be a good addition to the team. And then, how on earth do we need 8 tackles and 6 guards? Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. This is going to be bad. I mean, there's no other way of putting it. This is going to be bad. We're going to be down a lot. Yeah, Cam Calhoun is a must. Everybody else, we will see. Go ahead and get this. Need scholarship. Yeah, there we go. Try and get this going. You know, I usually don't edit these, like especially the gameplay ones, because I like showing just everything that happens. I think it kind of adds some charm, the whole like unedited, just raw gameplay. But I mean, I was planning on doing this one raw as well, but now that I'm actually like sitting here thinking about it, and actually having to sit here in my own silence, I'm starting to rethink my decision. I can't lie. Championship contender. Ooh, we have that up to. Oh right, because we finished ranked. I forgot about that. Okay, that's actually probably gonna help me a lot. Probably just gonna go 25 for the rest of these guys, because we just need to build a roster at this point. Maybe that's a bad idea, but I don't think juniors are gonna get, maybe not juniors, but 3 stars. I don't think 3 stars are gonna get a ton of attention in the portal. I think most of like the bigger schools with actual like, I don't know, reason to be afraid of them. Most of those guys go for like the 4 stars. Don't really pay too much attention to these 3 stars. So maybe we can get away with just spreading the wealth, just trying to build a full recruiting class. Because I got if I don't get a full class, I might not be able to field the roster. We might have to be putting corners at receiver. And my corners aren't even good at playing corner, so I can't imagine how they're going to be playing receiver. Let's try to get some of these last second points on here. Add 10 to those linemen, because I need as many of those as I can get. Coach skill upgrades here. Put that there. I do have recruiter for my offensive coordinator now. So, and all he does is just be able to scout easier, which is nice. Probably not going to do much scouting in the transfer portal, though, is the only thing. Oh, the defensive coordinator is actually... No, that is still my offensive coordinator. Okay. Defensively... No offseason training boost for the defense. That sucks. Seems to be more of a tactician than he is a... what is it? Motivator? Is that what it is? Okay. I mean, that's not a bad thing, I guess. Not really what I'm into, but... You know. Let's see. Do I want to spend these 8 hours? Probably should, right? Throw them on the receivers, because I got a lot of guys I'm gonna need to replace in that receiver room. Go ahead and advance the week. Let's see how many of these guys we can actually maybe have a chance at getting. Really hope we can get Cam Calhoun. That would be huge. We are first on his board. All right, he's down to his top 5. And all we know is championship contender. Let's see here. Not that. Maybe that. I mean, yeah, all of the schools are pretty close to Ohio. Hometown Hero is definitely an option. In fact, it is the only option. Really? Am I seeing that right? Aspirational goals, no. Yeah, that is the only option. Okay. So we already know it's hard sell. That's big. Unfortunately, it does have a D+ in it, which schools like Michigan and Tennessee are going to be able to capitalize on. I feel like he's probably just going to go to Michigan. But no sense in not trying if we're already first on his board. Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I put 25 points on these guys. I skyrocketed to the top on most of these guys. Drew to Shields. Toledo's going after him. Is he, I mean, Drew to Shields. Didn't he come from Toledo? Why are you... Okay. We'll throw... We got hours. I'll toss a 50 on him. We're like that around here. Ethan Houck. It's going to be a battle for these quarterbacks, isn't it? I do want to give Lucian Anderson a shot. He seems like he has potential. But, I mean, I'd be silly to not put as many bodies in that QB room as possible to try to just put the best guy out there, really. Rutgers wants Bryce Jenkins. I mean, can I just go 35? No, they are cooking me for him. All right. We will go 50 for him. Isaiah Johnson. No, I need as many receivers as I can get. That simply will not do. Daniel Hill. We might just have to hope for the best on that. Can take the 10 off of Lotto. And probably Janowski too, yeah. Alright. That's pretty big. Brendan McQueen. Oh, Boston College is going ham for him. No, I feel like he's going to be somebody we really want. How does Boston College have a Tier 4 Oklahoma pipeline? That's crazy. Alright, I'm putting 50 on McQueen. I want him. Go ahead and simp again. See how we're looking on Calhoun. And the rest of the guys, of course. All right. Full on hours, so that's something. Okay, V-Tech is going crazy for this freshman. Casey Montano. I know nothing about him. Looks like they pretty much just have him. Okay, well that sucks. Not really much I can do about that now. Okay, I am pacing for Cam Calhoun. Looks like I'm probably getting him. That is huge. Okay. Whereas everybody else goes. Yeah, Jenkins I'm still second on. Obviously. My guy Frazier. Brendan McQueen. Are we really going to make this a battle? Okay. I got top fives I can go ahead and turn into soft sells or hard sells, whatever. Brand exposure, playing time, champion contender. Yeah, I'll just do this as a soft sell because nobody else is trying. What is that? Prime time? Alright. Proximity to home, a championship contender. Okay, does look like Jacksonville State's about to start trying on Alec Falk. That's not great. Championship contender. Proximity to home. It's just hometown hero again. Yep. Alright. McCroy, brand exposure, champ contender. Okay. There's options here. I like that one more, so I'm going to go for it. Toledo's pushing for him. All right. Championship contender. That's it. Okay. Yeah, sure. Well, that's not. Hold on. No. Soft sell. You are still a junior, buddy. In a position I don't need that bad. Champion contender, proximity to home. Okay, Toledo just has, like, given up, it looks like. So that's good. This means we can probably go soft sell for him. Champion contender, proximity to home. Just hometown hero. That seems like something we're going to really be able to push here. We can do a little 2-for-1 here. Throw 2 soft sells on him. How championship contender, playing time. The fact that his playing time's an A+ with another quarterback on the board tells me he probably is a better overall than DeShields, at least to start. Champ contender playing time. That feels like one of those that can really only be like one of 2 things, maybe. I'm right. All right. There you go. Yeah, again, nobody's... Toledo just seems to have given up trying to find their quarterback, and I'm good with that. I'm very good with that. All right, pro potential. All right, we can't even narrow it down yet. Okay. Chip contender, conference prestige. Okay, so it does just seem like Rutgers is going to have a better sell than me and a better pipeline. They're probably just getting Bryce Jenkins, which, I mean, you're a Big Ten school fighting with MAC schools for recruits, so what does that say about you? Program, tradition, championship contender. Yeah, we know what you are, buddy. Don't even think twice, just go for it. Champ contender. You don't really get punished for having a bad soft sell, so it's kind of worth it to just rip it if you have a hunch. Or maybe it's not. I don't really know how this game works. I mean, that's what I do, and I get... I mean, I'm getting recruits, so... Championship contender. Yeah, it seems like a lot of these guys are just... They just want to be here because I'm good. Which... who's going to tell them we're probably not going to be that good next year? Alright, championship contender. Oh, wait. We just know his whole sell. And we can't even sell him yet. Okay. Lovely. Alright. Mekhi Frazier. Championship contender. Again, like, do you want to be here for the culture, or do you want to be here because you just want to ride my coattails? Lock in. Prestige, proximity to home contender. All right. Nobody's even trying for him. I did not have to go that hard. All right, whatever. Okay, so we gotta guess, like, it's not worth the risk, I don't think. Some guys it's worth it to just risk it. Sometimes it's not. It's one of 2. Could be that. I mean, maybe. Rip that, see how that goes. Nobody's really trying for him, so I'm not gonna push it. Add some more guys that I'm actually, like, in battles for. Add that there. I'm kind of in a battle for him. I'll throw 30 on that. Actually, I'll just make that a hard sell. Hometown hero. No, I'll just hedge my bet. It's an option. Nothing I can really do there. Toss him a 10-piece. All right. Week 3 in the books. Here we go. On to week 4. Let's see if we get any recruits this week. Cam has reached his top 3. It is a 2-horse race between me and Michigan. As I kind of expected it to be. Okay. And it looks like I am winning that race. But they have a week 4 visit for him. And it looks like they are outpacing me. Okay. This is going to come down to the wire. I don't know if I have much faith. Maybe I should have scheduled that visit, but I feel like I've kind of seen that off-season visits don't really do much. So maybe that works out in my favor. Maybe he just commits. Who knows? Hoping for the best there, though. Yeah, I'm still full on my hours. Guess I could check and see if any of my hard cells or my soft cells were wrong. Oh, right. Forgot I hedged my bet on that one. Good thing I did. Hometown hero. What a guy. I didn't even try there. Is it worth it to try? No. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's why we hedge our bets. Primetime player. I don't think it would have mattered too much. Oh, that one's actually wrong. Okay, that's... I think we just lost that commitment then. Yeah, that commitment's over. We're not getting Mekhi Frazier. All right, let's spend those 50 hours somewhere else then. Rodney Harris is mine. I must have gotten that one right then. I did. Okay. Brendan McQueen is scaring me. I don't know if he's going to become... Oh, he's already got his week 4 visit, too. Okay, so I'm just marooned on Brandon McQueen. That sucks. Yeah, and I'm first for everybody else. All right. Right, yeah, I mean, everybody that I'm not first on has a visit somewhere else. That sucks. Any of these even close to being battles? Doesn't look like it. That one, but we knew that. No, maybe. Kinda, but not really. No. Yeah, but I'm already maxed out. Oh, I guess I could throw a week 4 on him. Proximity to home. Max out, sweet. Schedule visit. Toledo is going hard for Shaq McCroy. Okay. We can't let that happen. I guess what I could do... See if there's a couple guys that are just first on my board. Or that I'm first on their board. Because, like Lado, I think it's just mine. I don't think that matters at this point. Tate, I think, is just mine. Tripp is mine. Janowski is mine. Like, all of these guys at the bottom of the board just are mine. There's pretty much nothing anybody can do about it to take those guys from me. I think what I'm going to do here is see if there's anybody with me first. Preferably that is actually good at the game of football, but, you know, I guess beggars can't be choosers. Let me look at the portal. Is the portal even still relatively open? Still need receivers. Maybe I will go for a high schooler. There's probably a couple guys open here. There's no 4 stars. I know that already. Some in their top 8, but none open. All right. Could get a fullback in. That'd be kind of fun. I want a 3-star receiver. Preferably, I want them to be good. Evan Pope could be an interesting guy. A bit of a developmental guy with Ecker. Could be fun. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. Well, maybe. Hold on. One of these guys. Yeah, like Rodney Harris is just mine. He's just mine. Throw 10 on him. 15 on Asiata. 10 on Rodney Harris. We're going to send the house at these two, see if we can get them. Just to fill out the class. And let's see how we did. Show me Sam Calhoun. Cam Calhoun. Isaiah Johnson. There's a Ron Heaton. Selma Higgins. That's a high schooler. Seeing a lot of 3-stars here. Alec Falk. There's one of the guards. Alright. Still not seeing Cam Calhoun. Show me Cam Calhoun. That's the only one I really care about. The rest of these guys are good. They will probably play. Show me Cam Calhoun. The guy from Sweden. Cool. Please, don't tell me. Drew to Shields. I think, what is he? Kent State? Ethan Houck. Rodney Harris, okay. I did not see Cam Calhoun. Because he committed to Michigan. Oh. Oh, that's brutal. Okay. Okay. Did not get either of these guys. They might end up coming on as walk-ons, I suppose. But they're not here yet. Jenkins we lost. He's impact. Okay. Yeah, Cam Calhoun would have been big. He's only impact, though, so I guess that's not too big of a loss. And then, yeah, we'll just go over total dev traits. Gaines has star. We knew that. Hack has star. Sammy Riggs, the 4-star athlete with normal. I forgot about that. Elmore with stars big. Dalton with impact. Heaton with impact. Bosby with normal. Normal for Higgins. Impact for Towns. Richard at GM has impact. I believe he's going to transfer probably. Terrion Nichols with star. Falk with normal. Shaq McCoy normal. Impact for Ethan Houck. Which, yeah, his deal breaker being playing time, being an A+, and DeShields being a C+. I think Houck is probably going to end up being my starting quarterback. Just looking at it, just based on what I'm getting grades-wise, Houck looks like he's probably going to be the starter. Star for Daniel Hill. That's big. Rodney Harris only has normal. McQueen has normal. Okay, that's not too big of a loss then. I thought he was maybe better than that. Let's take a look at national rankings for this class. We got 30 guys. Let's see. For the MAC, that's number 1, top 40 in the country. That's pretty good. Yeah, 4 stars. That's pretty good. And then 27 3-stars for a MAC school. I'll take that. I'll take that all day. Yeah, off the bat, Daniel Hill's my highest overall player, and he has 11 skill points just waiting for me. How nice. How nice of him. We're going to save those because we're probably going to upgrade that speed. All right. Yeah, Drew Shields. Ethan Houck is my starting quarterback. That looks like an easy decision off the bat. I mean, maybe Gaines, but he's going to leave for pro potential. Richard's going to leave for both these guys are already gone because pro potential. Would be nice to keep Gaines around for the future, but he's probably gone. Drew Shields, or not Drew Shields, Ethan Houck is the future. Has, of the quarterbacks that are actually going to stick around, the best dev trait, highest overall, youngest. That just makes sense. He's going to be the guy. Running back, yeah, Daniel Hill's going to be, he's going to be good. Daniel Hill is going to be very good. As far as outside of him, we do keep McMillan, who was very good last year. But he kind of is just a worse Daniel Hill. I mean, Daniel Hill has 90 trucking and is about as elusive as McMillan. Maybe a little worse spin and juke. But, I mean, he's got the same speed. Yeah, Daniel Hill will be the starter at running back. Receiver, Isaiah Johnson already is my best receiver. Austin Clay is going to be good next year with that speed. Rodney Harris, I thought, was better than that. Okay, that sucks. Probably wouldn't have went as hard for him, knowing what he would look like. Okay, I have no freshman receiver. Oh, right, okay. I'm kind of remembering how this is going now. Okay. I do have athletes as well. Just one? I thought I had more than that. No, I might be thinking of a different dynasty. He's an 81 overall tight end. Well, he's 5'11", a buck 85. He's not playing tight end. That's not happening. He's really good there. Really cheesy as well. 88 speed. But 5'11", 185 pounds, you are not playing tight end. You will play probably receiver. I mean, I have running back options. I need receivers. He's going to go play receiver. Yeah, I mean, before training results, he's already my third highest ranked receiver. So that's an easy decision. Try to get this offensive line sorted out in any sort of way. I don't like this. Okay. Yeah, Brian Fiore cannot be my starting center. Normal development? No. Check out the other guards. Okay, I also need a right guard. Okay, so... Well, yeah, Trevor Tate's going to go play. Oh, I can't move them because I don't have enough tackles, I guess, because I have the freshman there. Guess I'll slide Kratz out to left tackle. And then move Trevor Tate inside to center. I think that's 6'2", 265 is incredibly undersized, even for a center. I think he might actually die out there. But I think a 6'7" center is probably just a bad idea. And then I need a right guard as well. That's going to be Josh Miller. Josh Miller's going to go play right guard. I can't put him there. Okay. Okay. Why not? I have 3. You're telling me I need more than 3? That's what you're telling me right now. Well, so I can't even move like Lado over? No. Okay, great. Do I have a tight end I'm willing to sacrifice to the gods? Lance Langford, absolutely I'm willing to sacrifice you. Okay. Yeah, he needs to go to left guard, right? Yeah, he goes to left guard because Josh Miller's going to go play right guard. Yep. Okay. He'll play left guard and then get cut. Sounds good to me. All right, Joshua Miller to right guard. And that gives me an offensive line of 73, 77, 74, 74, 75. Shaq McCroy go over? No, because he's actually going to get better, and Marable won't, because he's a freshman. Okay. Defensively, I got a lot of right edges. None of them seem to play the left. All right. I guess move Bradley over to the left. At 6', 225, he's certainly not going inside. We could consider moving Akampong to the inside. Move him to D-tackle. Yeah, because my D-tackle depth right now is, frankly, bad. It is awful right now. And I have guys that can play on the inside. Or outside, but not really inside. He's so good, though. He played so well last year. I hate to move him inside, but I think just on a pure personnel standpoint, I don't really have much of a choice. Or throw Eklund over to the left as well. Oliverson over there for balance purposes. Yeah, I don't like it, but I don't know if I have much of a choice. One Sam Backer. He's a junior, so he will at least develop. Got an itchy nose today, man. Good lord. Move Dalton over. Actually, it's a higher overall safety. And at 6'2", 216, I would probably rather him be. And he's pretty fast. Faster than my current strong safety. Alright, well, I mean, hell. Okay. I'm not against it. You know, I like having fast linebackers, but I also like having good safeties, so. Won't find me complaining too much. He's probably just in the wrong archetype. No? Okay. Yeah, let me put the 74 speed guy at safety game. That will certainly end great for me. Why is just every linebacker just better at safety? Is that what we're learning today? Kashmir Lewis, yeah, he's better at safety. Okay, so I guess just every linebacker is just an overall higher at safety than they are at linebacker. Sure. Why not? Okay, TJ Nelson, 79 speed, you actually just can't be. You actually just cannot be a safety by any means. 6', 215 is just way too light to be anything else, though, so I guess you just get to live there. And I have to pray to God you are not my starter. Okay. And yeah, I mean, that's decided there. Kicker's setted, punter's set. All right, there we go. Ooh, depth chart upgrades. TJ Nelson up to impact. That's good because he needs to get better quick. 62 skill points for Daniel Hill. That's what I like to see right there. Yeah, Houck with 42. He's the starter. Go ahead and do these here. At least for the starters, I'll do the backups off stream or something else. I don't know. Yeah, if he's going to be my starter, he's got to be able to hit his passes. Yeah, it is Deal Breaker's playing time, so that doesn't really matter. Make him a little bit quicker. 86 throw power also needs to go up. So, doesn't get any more abilities, but doesn't qualify for him anyways. Yeah, I like that. The shields maybe will... I'll upgrade him here. I think he might cycle in as maybe more of like a situational guy. Maybe I put him in like on the goal line to just be my like option quarterback or something. But as far as him throwing the ball, no, that probably won't happen. And then I guess Lucian Anderson just kind of lost his job. He was my starting quarterback to start this series, and now he's just gone. Ain't nothing he can do about it. Sorry about it, man. Make you a little more elusive for the next guy. But sorry about it. Yeah, Daniel Hill is going to be good. This is going to be nice right here. Bring him up to... Yeah, let's go one more. 93 speed. Oh, yeah. Let's see. He's got silver every ability. That's crazy. Get that change of direction up a bit. Elusiveness. Yep. Go up one more. Hasn't unlocked any of these yet. Oh, no, actually, he does have a break tackle for downhill at gold. And then we'll just make sure he doesn't fumble. He's running the ball. You thought I ran the ball a lot last year? Get ready. Yeah, McMillan has, like, nothing. That sucks, dude. He was really good for me last year. Maybe I just make him, like, really good at, like, being a receiving back or something. Even then, I mean, he's got barely good enough carrying to be a running back. 78 now. Was it 64 before? I don't know how he wasn't fumbling every carry. Yeah, Dendy kind of just... I don't really know what he is now. Never really had much of a future with his ceiling being 87 speed. But I think any future he had probably just left. Especially with him being... He's the same age as Daniel Hill. Daniel Hill's probably going to end up being a draft pick. Not at the end of this next year, but the year after that. I wouldn't be surprised if we do not see senior year Daniel Hill. Austin Clay's got a good amount of points. We'll do Isaiah Johnson first. 90 speed, I think, is probably fast enough, but might as well max it out to 92. Let's see. Kind of that, like, weird archetype where you don't get a lot of good abilities. Listen, just be really fast and be able to catch the ball. And also, yeah, let's make sure you can run. Routes pretty well. Got him up to an 82. That's pretty good. Rodney Harris. What is there really to do with you? 88 speed. Okay, that's not too bad. At 6'2". All right. We can work with this. All right. He's got no more points. Maybe if he could have gotten takeoff, there'd be something there. Then Austin Clay's probably will be... there might be some more guys underneath. 75 catching is just not going to work. Get that up to like 87, 88. One more. There we go. 89. Heck yeah, even better. running, max that out. All right. Definitely going to be more of a user receiver than he is an actual, like, probably good receiver for, like, simming or anything. But we play these games around here, so. Down the board, I mean, not really much here. Tight end. I don't know why they were trying to tell me I didn't need tight end. I needed tight end. Boy, oh boy, did I need tight end. Ed Patterson. What in the world? Where did you come from? 6'6", 262 with gold 50-50? Just chilling? I can't make you faster, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, I can. What am I talking about? It did not make you faster at all. Okay, well, worth a shot. Catching traffic, is it? Well, he's already maxed out there. Okay, so it's kind of not a lot we can do with him, but he's got gold 50-50, so he will probably rotate onto the field at some point. So you got to get the spec catch up to 86. Best I can do is an 80. All right. Okay, so I guess quickness upgrades for tight ends just doesn't upgrade their speed. It feels like an oversight. Get you a little better at route running up to an 82. All right. This guy. I want you to be good. Will you be? I don't know. But I want you to be. I want speed to actually upgrade speed. Is that a crazy thought to have? Why? Okay. Alright, he's up to a 79. You know what? I'm curious. Why do they even bother putting you on the roster? Maybe I can make you really good at blocking and then you can just go play fullback or something. He's now a 77 overall. Okay, he's up 20 overalls. That wasn't part of the plan. You know what, though? Sure. Why not? Why not go be a 78 overall as a redshirt freshman? Have fun, man. Pass protector. I like upgrading the run blocking for these guys. Because it doesn't actually improve their overall, but it makes them play better. So they never actually leave. But they play better than they actually are, because they think they're bad, but they're not. Let's see. Honestly, I kind of thought that they would just give him, like, 70 skill points because he's such a bad overall, but they did not. Alright. Okay, his blocking is fully maxed out. That's interesting. Is he a senior? Yeah, okay, so nothing really matters here. Yeah, all these have to do with like, speed. That was kind of a waste. Alright. You a agile type, alright. Okay, your blocking upgrades are like stupid cheap. That's clutch. Heck yeah, kid. Man, you know what? If you want to go be the starter, I'm not going to be mad at it. We'll find a spot for everybody. Even if it's not quite at the spot you moved to, we'll find a spot for everyone. He's now the highest overall guard. Alright, sure. Run blocking's maxed out, so we're just going to make you real good at pass blocking. You have an 80 overall guard now. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. Well-rounded. Yeah, that tracks. Do that. All right. I think this is going pretty well so far. You well-rounded, agile. All right. Worked pretty well for Jadowski. See what you got in the tank. Go on. 80 overall. All right. Not bad. We might actually be able to do something here. Raw strength. Okay, they actually did make this somewhat affordable. That's good. Like, for the first 2 months of the game, you just couldn't recruit raw strength offensive linemen because they just would never be able to actually develop. Because all our upgrades were like 10 skill points. It doesn't look like any of these guys actually want to be good. This speed rusher, why am I even bothering? We know what you are. Just be good at stopping the run as well. $76 overall, that's not bad. It'll play. Okay, we seem to have a type, which is just uber light edge rushers. I don't know if I like that, but it is a thing, I guess. Yeah, and then we have this guy. This is speed rusher. You're 6'3", 278. What do you mean you're a speed rusher? You also have just absolutely no room to grow. Okay. Oh, that sucks. Actually, might have been something there. Well, I'll do what I can with them, I guess. Ephraim Asiata. Another speed rusher. 6'2", 211. 211 pounds? Yeah, you better be fast. Goodness. We got no size on this defensive line. That is a problem. Eric George, finally a power rusher. My goodness. Just stop the run. Okay. Martrice? Martrice? Dude? How is that a name? Okay, so this is our guy right here. This is our rotational edge right here. George is already gone. Martrice needs to stick around. He won't, though, because he likes conference prestige, and we play in the MAC. Okay. Now this guy. Colin Zakampong. This is my boy right here. Oh, he's got so much room to grow, too. Please never leave. Playing style, we will do whatever it takes. Now, if you're going to be a defensive tackle, you got to be able to stop the run. I mean, that is a must. We're maxing that out. Absolutely. You're giving him abilities, Steven. I haven't given anybody abilities. I'm giving Collins abilities. That's how type of guy he is. Dior. We got some names on this team, man. I tell you what. Alright, I got him up to a 69. That's not too bad. How? What? Am I being trolled? How does not... Huh? I mean... I'm gonna do what I can to develop him. If I can get him up to like a 70 overall. Okay, he's also a 69, but he's got 2 platinum abilities. He's got Platinum Grip Breaker and Pocket Disruptor. Yeah, he is gonna get the start over Dior, probably. Because Dior's gonna leave. Maybe, if he doesn't like his playing style. Yeah, Vander Murray? He just needs to play. I'm gonna make sure he plays. What? Somebody, when they were making these rosters, was just... They were having a little more fun than they probably should have been. Because what are some of these? Just insane. I might see a little bit of Dorian Pringle as well. Let's see. Maybe if he develops a little bit. Get him up to 79 speed. Alright. There's something there, maybe. If he wasn't already a redshirt junior. Again, like Cashmere. His name is Cashmere, bro. This guy's gotta be good. .68 overall. There's 80 speed, 6'4". He will probably end up being my user. Maybe a touch slow for a user, but I mean, we kind of just use whatever we can get around here. All right. This guy got, like, actually a good amount of sacks last year. This guy, like, rushed the passer a decent amount. You might want to make him a bit more of a pass rusher. He's a lurker archetype. I don't know. Make him good at it. He'll go play the edge or something. Well, I do have a lot. That's like my entire defensive line room is just edge rushers that are just way undersized to be rushing, but they do it anyways because they have heart. Fogo's probably a guy that should be rushing the passer, but ooh, Terry Nichols has 56 skill points. Okay, that's big. He had 96 speed. Okay, well, I probably shouldn't have even spent the points I did there. Yeah, we're just gonna make you like the best corner we've ever had. He's a field corner too. Go get Gold Robber. Sure, dude. Heck yeah, 83 overall. Okay, everybody else in this corner room, though, needs speed. I might not upgrade anything but speed for these guys. Yeah, 88 speed, that's still not fast enough. Khalil Pascal. Yeah, Parks, maybe could be fast enough. 89, like 90 is probably like where we should be. To be where like 90 speed is kind of my threshold. 90 for corners and like 87 for safeties maybe. Yeah, 84 speed is just not going to work. That's linebacker speed. That's capped out. And boy, you better be able to tackle because you're playing safety next year. Go get better zone coverage, boy. I mean, I know for damn sure you're not playing man coverage with 85 speed, so... Up to a 70, okay. I mean, overall-wise, these guys aren't, like, the worst. But other than Terry and Nichols is going to have to carry hard. Cam Howard's got some... I might have to just make my safeties fast. And just move them down. No, you got to be able to catch around here, partner. We don't drop picks around here. Tell him, Rico. Okay, well, I didn't have enough points to upgrade his hands, but they will be upgraded soon. TJ Nelson, yeah, 40 skill points. Guess where all of those are going? 83 speed is your cap. Okay. You better be able to cover your ass off then. You damn sure better be able to catch when the ball magically gets thrown your way. Dakaya Banks. How are you a safety with that bad a coverage? What do you even do? I mean, is this like a receiver? 6'5"? 6'5", 181? This might be a receiver. What the hell? Okay, I guess. No, we'll even upgrade the kicker. Why not? Yeah, we need to get that kick power maxed out. 91, yeah, that's good enough. Not maxed out, but he also had like no accuracy, so that's got to go up. Why does it cost 8 skill points to upgrade awareness? Who's doing that? Yeah, next offseason will be accuracy boost, probably. Let's make Warner just dumb accurate, I guess. Sure. So you gotta get 91 kick power for... Well, if I'm on midfield, I'm probably not punting. Just give me better accuracy for... I guess Mega Leg, is that what it is? He's out of skill points. Alright, lovely. Alright, and looks like that's it. I think for everybody else, we'll probably just auto-upgrade. Just auto-progress everyone else. I'm not too worried about it. Oh, that's all leveled up. Okay. It's pretty big. At 20 skill points, not bad. We're going to spend those on Recruiter. Go ahead and get that started. Current transfers, I don't think I need to do that. Yeah, we are still 16 under. Maybe we can get rid of that one guy that was like a 40 overall, but We're not simming anything. The overall doesn't matter. We're 77 overall, though. 79 offense, 74 defense. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. I will set up the recruiting board off stream. I will update you guys on that at the start of the next episode. Yeah, this probably was one of the more boring episodes. Like I said, it was going to be at the beginning, but, you know, it had to be done. One of those that you kind of just have to trudge through just to know what happened. Because, I mean, you started the next episode, I'm going to walk in with an 84 overall running back. You're going to be like, what the hell happened? It's because you missed this one. It's the diehards like that actually get to enjoy, just enjoy the process, man. We're here for a good time, not a long time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.